Grand Rising. It's your favorite gotcha girl, or least favorite gotcha girl, depending upon which side of karma you fall. Shakisha Cherie here with today's tarot and oracle card reading for Thursday, December 18th, 2025. It is, what is it? It's Horror Tarot Deck Day. Right? We're using the Horror Tarot Deck and the Elqui Oracle. And it's pretty straightforward, you guys. It is pretty straightforward. I do want to mention that the last three cards that came out, again, if you're new here, appreciate you, love you, thank you for hanging with me. I always draw one main energy card and then 5 cards to support it, and then 5 oracle cards to clarify a little bit more about exactly what they're trying to say, right? So, when I did the main energy card, 3 cards popped out. I was going to keep them, but then I said, you know what, Spirit, I'm not feeling this. I'm not. But then 3 cards came out in the 5, so when we get there, Spirit does want to stress those ones. And they're all pentacles, by the way. They're all pentacles, by the way. So anyway, main energy. Wheel of Fortune, the wheel is turning, the wheel is turning. The wheel is turning, the wheel is turning. And you know what? Let's just get it right out there. The 3 cards that had popped out for main energy first was the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles, in that order, in descending order. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Ten of Wands. That's burdens. We might be feeling burdened. Collective, you might be feeling burdened. But I feel like it's a lot of projection. A lot of projection. The people who tried to keep you held back, the people who tried to keep you from fulfilling your mission, keep you from answering the call, right? They're the ones who are really feeling burdened, and they're trying to project it on you. You also might be, we're good. And be easy on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Spirit says be patient with yourself. You were raised in a place where they raised you to feel less than. They raised you to not see your light, to not see the great soul, the greatness that you have, that you are, that you contain. They're mad. They are mad. They want you to feel burdened. And this is 2 ways. They want you to feel burdened because you're really untamed, wild, and mysterious. You have the cojones to be your true self, to do things that society might consider eccentric, shall we say. Crazy, they'd like to say. But they just mad at you. They just mad at you because you're doing what they could never. They don't have that. They don't have that. They're too concerned with what the world thinks of them and the opinion of others to be brave and be their wild, true, untamed, mysterious self, right? They're too scared to do that. So they want to put it on you. How dare you? How dare you have the courage to do that, collective? How dare you? Then we got the 2 of Wands. The book said something about this is I was there could be someone or an event coming up, or it has happened recently, right? Where you can't see everything. You can't see everything pertaining to another person because, of course, the number 2, always you and someone else, right? Or you and something else, a couple. But it says you might not have all the information about a situation, right? And yes, this has been coming up a lot in the energy. I think there's something all of us haven't seen, whether it's because it wasn't time for it yet, or because we've got our minds so focused on one way of a certain outcome, right? that like we just can't see it, but it's supported by she who regrets, battle, victory, bitterness. So be careful if there's any upcoming disagreements or arguments or fights or whatever conflicts, right? If there's any of that coming up, mind, just keep yourself under control. That's what Spirit's trying to say. Remember all the stuff you have learned. You're not the same person that you used to be. The old you may have flown off the handle and done some things that end you up that end you end with you being in places that you don't want to be in, right? But you've learned. You've grown. Okay, collective? We've learned, we've grown. We don't want to just jump right into battle. Okay? Think before we act in this upcoming thing. Yes, I was watching an episode of Bob's Burgers, and there was an episode where what is his name? Arnold is his name? I think it is. The little boy, the tiny one, looks like he's in dang kindergarten. Louise was like, "You're so tiny." He's like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "You make me look like a giant." And it was funny because yeah, he did. But anyway, the point was they had some bullies to get rid of, and he used his mind, right? He didn't end up having to fight physically at all. He was smart about it and got the guy stuck in the gym. They were in an old abandoned school. I'm not going to ruin it for y'all. I can't believe it took me so long to find Bob's Burgers, you guys. It's my new favorite show, and I'm almost all caught up. What am I going to do after? Anyway, I digress. Forgive me. But you don't always have to fight, guys. Use your brain, okay? Use your smarts to avoid the physical part of it. Especially if you're smaller in the fight. My son always used to say, "Would you rather have brains or, muscles? Brains or brawn?" And I said, "Always brains, because I can always think up or build a machine or whatever to give me the physical strength that I don't have." Anyway, I am digressing, but everything happens for a reason, so somebody needed to hear that. But then we got the Seven of Pentacles coming out right underneath the wheel. Things that we have planted, things that you have worked hard for. This is also saying that we've planted our dreams, but you also need a practical. It's supported by the card of She Who Dreams, Escape Dreams Fantasy. It is wonderful to dream. I think this is two ways. Some of us need to dream bigger. Some of you, Spirit is encouraging you to dream bigger because you've done the work. You've planted good things. You deserve good things. You need to believe it so they can bring it to you. And then some of us are dreaming a little too much. I mean, it's not that your dreams are too big to come true. It's that you need a practical plan and you need to start doing something. Start doing something to help make those dreams come true, okay? So yeah, Seven of Pentacles, good things. We planted the good things. Yes, we did. Then we got the Five of Pentacles. So then there's been the ops who've been trying to keep you in the Five of Pentacles, been trying to keep you in lack, poverty, homelessness, all that poor stuff, right? We ain't trying to hear that. We are not trying to hear that. Spirit is encouraging you to keep resisting. Keep resisting all those intrusive thoughts, all those projections, all those everything, because you know it. You know it. Growing up, like I said, multiple times, I said, this just don't feel right. This life don't feel right. What the hell is going on here? I don't think and it was my soul calling me to remember. Yes, Keisha, you did not sign up for a life of poverty. You did not sign up for a life of hardship. You're supposed to be helping people. You're supposed to be teaching people. You're supposed to be healing yourself. You're supposed to be breaking generational curses. You're supposed to be a rich girl. Yes, 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 I remember now. Right? And keep resisting. Keep resisting. Audace, she who resists. Resist that. For sure. And Spirit is going to send in those collaborations. This is a few different, again, you can look at this a few different ways. If you're going to look at, this is the people who worked in their little groups to try to keep you from getting what you wanted to get. They thought by rejecting you and breaking you, It says blue, fragile, secret love, rejection, she who loved once. We still love. That's the thing. That's the thing. Everything they put us through, they thought it would break us, guys. They thought it would make us not love anymore. They thought it would make it impossible for us to trust anyone ever again. Because they know that if they went through that ish, they did go through some things, similar things, maybe not the exact same thing, and it did break them. They're the ones who really loved once. This is what I'm talking about, projections. Everything that they're saying about you is exactly how they feel about themselves or exactly what they have been doing. I always said that. I spent 7 years in a relationship with my sperm donor from the first one, and he always would accuse me of doing the doing the wild monkey dance in the freezer with the cook. Seriously, as much as I hate the cold, the last place I'm gonna be getting naked and doing any deeds is a freezer. That's the last place. Okay. Second of all, oh, that must be what you would do if you was at work. Always accusing, always. So that's the main thing. People always accuse you of what they doing. That's what Spirit is saying. But again, we also have our real Three of Pentacles, real collaborations. We about to be rewarded for our hard work. We planted good things, right? Some of us have taken the actions to make our dreams come true. Again, Spirit says for some of y'all, it means that you need to take action on your dreams. So we did what we had to do. So now the people who think like us, who dream like us, who want to work like us, the people who will not ever make us feel rejected, sad, or blue, they're coming in. All right, collective? Oh, excuse me. That's your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, excuse me. Yes. My brain is everywhere today, y'all. Let's try that again. That was your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. If it wasn't helpful, I at least hope it was entertaining. I'll see y'all again when I have another message.